Celebrate. Celebrate. Vasudeva Sudam Devam Gamsachanura Mardanam Devagi Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. He is the most powerful, greatest embodiment of the cosmos, Sadashiva, ever and the greatest devotee of Sadashiva.
If I have to put in one word the life, legacy, message of Krishna, I'll use the word life. Just intense life. It expressed in body as ever youthful. It expressed in intellect as amazing strategist. It expressed in emotion as a most beautiful, pure romance. Essence of Krishna's life, message, legacy is life, intense life.
He is so much in love with life, in romance with the cosmos. Everything was just celebration, celebration, celebration. Celebrate today whole day. Give vacation for your depression. Tell your mind bye. And celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanam everyone. On this auspicious day of Krishna Janmashtami, I welcome all of you who are watching us right now on Facebook, YouTube, and many other social media platforms. I welcome you for the Parashakti Akashic readings. And if you are here, it means existence wants you to be here in this form. You are not an accident, but an incident and a conscious miracle of existence itself. And existence is trying to express itself through you. So welcome to this sacred spiritual experience, which is your digital experience of the divine. And this may be what you think as your first time in the presence of a divine cosmic being. But this is not the first time this energy has graced planet Earth. So if you are watching this now, it is not a coincidence, but a cosmic intervention in your life to make you manifest what you want. Now, some of you might be wondering, how exactly is this possible and how has this worked before? So here today, you can experience these answers through the powerful cognitions as referenced from the ancient text of Hinduism, revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And now let's see more about Devi Parashakti, who is none other than the divine cosmic mother herself. So Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness, the cosmic mother. She is the source Shakti, and it is her cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes come out and go in, and the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on and on. And Parashakti is the main deity of the sacred feminine and is also the divine consort of Bhagavan Paramashiva, who is the primordial divinity of Hinduism. And the first and foremost relationship is the mother, the ability to learn, and even the idea to relate starts with the mother. How to relate starts with the mother. So understand that your idea to relate and your ability to relate starts with the mother. A mother is a too important way or a factor to connect with what you think as life. And in the Vedic tradition, our rishis were already aware that your ability to connect with the mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire and should awaken your higher consciousness and lead you to reach your ultimate goal. And connecting with life through the mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, most easiest form to ever connect through. And today, out of his extreme love and compassion, the supreme bond of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself and gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. So now, more about the Bhava Samadhi darshan, the Bhava Samadhi darshan that all of us are going to witness today, the science behind it, and what exactly it is. So the word samadhi has two words in it itself. And so the word sama is oneness and adi means source. So samadhi means oneness with the source and bhava means attitude or aspect. So bhava samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect. So as you will be having the Parashakti Akashic readings, you will be experiencing Devi and being one with Devi Parashakti, the source, through that aspect. And darshan is when you come face to face with the cosmos. It means to have a glimpse of. So in the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment when we behold a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being, as just seeing such a being can cleanse the karmas of lifetimes and create a deep lasting transformation in the receiver, in all of us. And darshan is a powerful superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. And he simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. And the auspicious moment when you are able to catch it becomes the moment of darshan for you, which raises you to the next level of superconsciousness, giving you a superconscious breakthrough. And that is like hitting a reset button on your being. And a few fundamental understandings that all of us need to internalize and understand about the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan is that divine cosmic beings are real. They manifest from Kailasa, the enlightened time-space zone, through deities and incarnations. And the divine cosmic beings manifest through Archavataras, deities in temples, and through Bhava Samadhi Darshans in Nijavataras, incarnations. And the Bhava Samadhi Darshan is where the science of the Nijavatara manifests Paramashiva, the consciousness. And it is where the formless, the being of Paramashiva, expresses through the Divya Sharira, the light body, and manifests as the Nijavatara, or the physical form or embodied form for us to experience Paramashiva. So, as an example, all of you can see how Devi Parashakti expresses through the beings of Raja Rajeshwari and manifests as the Nijavatara, or the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. And the Archavatar, the deity, reflects the consciousness and the manifestation of the superconscious energy. But unfortunately, are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. And so the avatar, the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap between the Archavataras and the human beings and create an experience of superconscious energies in all of us. And the Bhava Samadhi darshan also awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. And this influx of superconscious energy visibly slows down the aging process, improves immunity to disease, and also during the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. And another natural phenomenon which happens in all human beings during the Bhava Samadhi darshan is the mirroring of neurons. So our neurons mirror that of the avatar. And mirror neurons activate the process of all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by seeing. That is, the entire body can silently and without moving receive what is happening elsewhere through a process of direct observation, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. And the Akashic readings is not a prediction, it is readings from the cosmic archives. And it is beyond space where creation and destruction happen simultaneously. The past, present, and future start in the dimension of time, but because the Akashic records are stored in the Akasha, the space dimension, there is no past, no present, and no future. That is why what you call as happened, happening, and yet to happen is clearly already recorded. And now let's understand more about the supreme point of Hinduism. Who is the supreme point of Hinduism? The one who is giving us this pure and great science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. The supreme point of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, a macrocosmic, ancient, enlightened Hindu civilization nation. And the supreme point of Hinduism is the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva, as per Hinduism, recognized by his predecessors, who are enlightened masters and adepts. And the supreme point of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and a temple-based lifestyle for humanity. And the supreme point of Hinduism is ordained as the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Kanchi Kailasha Sarvagnya Peetham, the Tondai Mandala Adinam, is the incumbent emperor of Surya Vamsha Sarangi Samrajya. The present 293rd Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam of Kailasonata Shyamala Peetha Sarvagnya Peetham, the present Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, which is the largest apex monastic order. And he is also the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atal Akada, which is the ancient apex body of Hinduism. The present 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Dharmamukti Swargapuram and is elected as the supreme point of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu leaders. And he is revered as a teacher of Hinduism, the most prolific, most viewed, read, and watched. The supreme point of Hinduism has authored 300 books and 10,000 articles in 3 different languages, which are English, Tamil, and Sanskrit. And these are translated into 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. And over 20 million copies of these books and articles have been sold, read, and downloaded. And the Supreme Point of Hinduism has given over 10,000 hours of discourses for humanity and reaching and enriching over 1 billion lives digitally, and is respected as a commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gitas, Jain Sutras, and many more. And the Supreme Point of Hinduism is also honored as a leader of Hinduism, the most awarded, internationally recognized Hindu leader, the reviver of 108 ancient Hindu sampradayas, including the Rudrakanyas and Rudras, Rishis and Rishikas, Bhairavas and Bhairavis, and Sannyas, and is the establisher of the largest Hindu university, the Kailasas Nithyananda Hindu University in the world, with satellite campuses in 150 countries, and is also the establisher of 1,000 plus Kailasa enlightenment ecosystems, and the founder and reviver of over 100 Sarvagnya Pitas, and the collector of the largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, 1 million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. And with that, now we will be getting into the next segment of this program, where we will be seeing a live demonstration of the manifestation of extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers, awakened in us and given as a gift to humanity by the supreme point of Hinduism through the science of Diksha. So today, the Balasants, the Nithyananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the supreme point of Hinduism will be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all of you the experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakened in us through the Diksha, the initiation. And in today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of you will also be receiving the initiation into the third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and grace. And you will all be manifesting the following powers of third eye with the eyes blindfolded, as well as many other extraordinary Shaktis. And for those of you who might be wondering, where exactly is the third eye located and how does it work? So the third eye is the cosmic browsing center located between the brows, which upon initiation one can effortlessly express powers and see through the third eye just as your two eyes. Now let's understand what exactly are these Shaktis, what are these Shaktis that we are speaking about, how they manifest and how they work. So the Vedagamas, in the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis, the divine powers. And manifesting powers is described by Paramashiva in the Vedagamas as a system, method, and science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. And these Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and you need to manifest the divine, not that you are a man and you need to reach the divine. Now, some of you might have heard the term Siddhis, as it is a very common term used for any type of external manifestation. So now you might have the question, what is the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis? They might be the same, but actually they are not. As a few differences we will between Shaktis and Siddhis are that Shakti is expressed from the space of enlightenment as a side effect of feeling connection and high integrity with the Guru, and are a source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment and are on the path of enlightenment. And the Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after the initiation from the avatar and are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and may divert you from enlightenment. And the source of all these Shaktis, Paramashiva, is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgence, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. And as the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the five cosmic acts of Shrishti, which is creation, Sthiti, which is sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, which is rejuvenation, Trobhava, which is pulling out a delusion, and Anugraha, which is liberating grace for all living entities. And the avatar of Paramashiva, now who has come down, the supreme point of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the thousand-mate living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, which is the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation and the great cosmic wordless Hindu nation. So ever since the beginning of the civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. And it was where the science of enlightenment and power manifestation was taught as a lifestyle. And for the first time in modern day, the supreme point of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace which is never accomplished before. And all of this knowledge, all of these sciences of power manifestation are passed down from one generation to the next through the science of Diksha, initiation by the enlightened gurus. And the supreme point of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation. From the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham, and much more. And you all can also see all the various enlightened beings, gurus of the supreme point of Hinduism who have trained and taught the supreme point of Hinduism ever since he was young. So now let's see how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us. How can you manifest these Shaktis yourself? Every ultimate truth, jnana, is mapped into your consciousness, prajna, and manifests as possibility and power of every being, prajnana. And this science of power manifestation is authenticated through four aspects of evidences or pramanas, as said in Sanskrit. So the first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal and changeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. And then the next Pramana, which are the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities, where the Vedic rishis and scientists have time tested and verified these sciences.
Yes. And we also will be understanding today for the powers that we will be seeing the demonstration, the Atma Pramana. The Atma Pramana is the account of the supreme quantum of Hinduism, the life story. And there's also the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from the observation and scientific experimentation.
And now some of you might be wondering, what exactly are these Vedas and Agamas in which Paramashiva has described all of these sciences? So the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus and are pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And the Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology and the applied sciences are